Hey y'all, hey. Let's do a quick reality and balance words of power reading. Virgo rising coming through. It has been absolutely an extensive day that I appreciate because the sun is still out. We still have more hours during the day. But the beginning of my day, if you think this looks good, you should have saw me at the beginning of this supposedly Friday, right? So excuse how I look, y'all. And we're here. It's Friday, glorious whatever moment you are having when you're watching this video. So let's get into some words of power, y'all. How y'all been? How y'all been? Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? So I was on my way home because I was from the last store that I left at from running errands right after work, right? I was telling her, the lady at the cashier, like, I am so done looking at people. And I didn't even think or even register that. That's all she does all goddamn day is look and talk to people. Yet and still, when I get to the register, I'm like, girl, I am done. I'm so done. I want to be around less people as possible. Less people as possible. Okay. Yo, if you could see this guy running across the fucking parking lot, he looked like the Hulk jogging. Wow. That was nice to look at. I wish he would have stayed longer. But anyway, yet and still, I was on my way home and I quickly turned around like, let me turn around and do words of power reading. Granted, I could have did it at home, but my frame of thought is like, when I get home, I want to take something out to eat. I'm going to wait for that to get done, and I'm just going to kick my feet up and relax. But I could have brought y'all at home too, but I decided just to turn back around and do a little words of power reading with you guys. So my name is ShawNee Janelle. My business is Reality and Balance. ShawNee Janelle is my name. You can call me ShawNee or you can call me Janelle. Okay. ShawNee is the native name or the aboriginal name, and Janelle is just your regular degular. So either one. Reality and Balance is the platform. Okay, it's a collective. I don't know why Tupac want to always come by and be like a conglomerate. He always be like a conglomerate. A conglomerate of collective higher sources energy that's bringing out these shadow codes, these dark codes, these black codes, okay? These motherfucking codes that you can't see in the darkness. So we're bringing them through the light by using these words of power. Hey, love, light, darkness. I know that's right. Cover all bases, okay? All spectrums if you have to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be just on one side of the light. Cover light, dark, gray, all hues from all directions. Cover all that shit. All of it. I like your name. Hope you had a good day. Yeah. My day was long. I was stationed downtown today because I pretty much travel when I go around. Downtown Portland. My. It's always, you can look out your window and get free entertainment. Okay, and it's probably like that in every downtown where you go to. You can look and it's free entertainment. People are different. It reminds me of a slower version of like New York, downtown Portland, because you know, in New York, motherfuckers is everywhere all the time. In downtown Portland, I feel like that's the same way, but it's just like a slower pace. So I was stationed there today. That shit is always crazy because it's like, they watching you. Everybody outside that's homeless, which is a crisis. They're watching. Sorry, let's stay on topic. Today was a good day. I'm absolutely ecstatic because the sun is still out and we still have more time in the day. Yay! Okay, let me stop. How's it going, Miss Donique? Nothing. I'm actually over here by the library and I'm about to go home and find something to eat and relax. I don't want to say too much because, you know, people be having like real life environmental stalkers. Yeah, so how's your day? Tanae, pretty. Dominique, I like that. M for, can you sing? Yes, sometimes. Do you play games? What kind? You look lovely. Thank you. That was the other thing, though. I was out with this blazer. It's been a long ass day, and people were like, oh, I like your outfit. It's cute. But you know, when you focus and discipline, I'll be focused like, girl, I just put this on because I was just comfortable. I was trying to be comfortable. And it's not all about standing out because that happens naturally. Oh my God, I don't want it to, but it does. It happens naturally. So yeah, everybody was like, they like my blazer, they like the style, where did I get it from, they like my outfit and all of that. And it's crazy because I brought this like almost 6 years ago, and when I originally bought this blazer top or whatever, I couldn't hardly even fit it. My arms was bigger, my stomach was a lot bigger, so I can fit it a lot more now. Thank you, appreciate y'all. So my name is ShawNee Janelle. Reality Imbalance is a conglomerate source frame that builds the collective up always. So our words of power are inspiring. They're inspirational, okay? They're affirmations. There are words that can be repeated. Even if you visually look at these words of power, you continue to come back. It retrains your subconscious. They naturally reprogram your subconscious. Any words of power, any affirmations will naturally reprogram sorry y'all, your subconscious. My bad. I got lost for some reason because I feel like there's some more energy to the right side of me. I feel like there's like some energy on the right side of me. And I feel like they wanted me to look over here to the right side of the energy. Okay, so there we go. Because it was like throwing me off. Because I'm usually like centered here, but it was like some influences coming over here. So I'm over here by the stream, and I looked over here and there were some squirrels over there. 54 words of power, y'all. 54 words of power. Okay, so they generally change. Sometimes they stay the same. It's just depending on how everybody is just vibrating collectively in this moment. Thank you. So the whole purpose is to come back is to reprogram the subconscious mind, okay, to inspire oneself. We are lessening, we're getting rid of anxiety, worry, and fear, okay, by all external factors, by coming back and doing words of power and affirmations. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, because the more that a person does it, it retrains the mind. Aha! Aha! Now what? Now what? Now what? You can program your own mind by using words. Now what? Huh? What? You know what I'm saying? But you have to be consistent, and you have to do what works for you. Not make it a job, not get all rigid. Oh, I have to do this, but whatever works for you. But more often that you come back to something that's high vibrational, words of power, inspiration, the more that you will change and reprogram your subconscious. I know I keep saying that and repeating it over and over. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Woo! Yeah, baby. I don't even know what card that is, but realityimbalance.com is my website. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I can create support and protection. Sorry about the camera. I know how it is when you're watching videos, right? And that should be annoying. So the first card that came out today is I can create support and protection. The one thing I did realize the other day is that Aries is in Mercury. The last time we did our reading, that very same time, I probably deleted the live, but Aries had entered into Mercury. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I really wanted to scream. I really wanted to, okay. We're still in Aries season. We're still in Aries season, right? We got a couple more days for Aries season, okay? So let this reflect. Speak your word. Speak the word into position. Speak your protection in existence. You don't have to be, I can barely talk. I be making up my own words like most black people. You don't have to speak loud and yell like, protect me! You can be silent and quiet and whisper, but the whole key is to speak it into existence. That's why we're here doing words of power. We will speak all things that are expansive into our existence. We will speak it. That is your power. Okay, so I can create support and protection is number 8, the first card. And number 8, y'all already know, same time deals with the mind, the magical mind, the magi, the magician. Okay, we know that like the first beginning of the stages of spirituality is knowing the awareness of the power of the tongue. Alrighty, we know how it's a sword. We know that it's a sword. Okay, something fell on my windshield. But yeah, anyway, sorry, too many messages coming through. So we know that words are swords. So coming through for the number 8, the collective source. Gratitude is letting us know to speak it into existence, create your protection. Yes, we have synagogues and monologues, I don't and everything around for temples for your protection, but your body is a sacred sacrament temple, first and foremost, not as well, but first and foremost. So it starts with you, and that was number 8. So using your mind often, every day, being conscious of the words that you say. And I did not mean for that to even rhyme. So next we have I Can Have Fun. I feel like I Can Have Fun comes out almost every Friday or every weekend. Check me on that on my last video on last Friday. So I can have fun, y'all. So the whole idea here is I like to think about the Leberon, or sometimes they get it, on how they are like, I don't know why they want to say degenerate, but not. So just of this degenerate nature, right? But not really degenerate mentally or spiritually, but degenerate is I'm laughing at everything and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have fun no matter what. I know this life is short no matter what. So this is the vibration that I'm getting from this card, right? Trip a motherfucker when they walk by you. Pull out their fucking chair. You know what I'm saying? You got a 5-year-old, you know what I'm saying, who's talking back. They about to sit down, pull out their chair. Now what? Who's laughing now? So have fun. Don't make this whole spiritual lifestyle or this physical lifestyle or this deep emotional lifestyle in your emotions, right? Or, you know, spiritual lifestyle. Don't make it a discipline, a rigidness, a tightness of I have to eat vegetables every day and drink this much amount of water, because it's all tailored for you. So in that journey of tailoring your spirituality, please have fun, because that's what spirit be doing, right? Those who have already mastered and remastered this existence. That's why I think of the Leberon. And sometimes they get it because they like, laughing at you in the background, the wild card. So if one can have that in the majority of all your situations, I know that we can't have that all the time. You know, we have to be adults. You know what I'm saying? We have to take most things seriously. But for a second, and just know that that will pass and everything will pass, because why so serious? Why you gotta be so serious? Why you gotta be so serious? Why? I can have fun. Okay, this is number 10. 10 is bringing the balance between 1 and 0, X and O's, masculine and feminine, fire and not water. I like to think of it as like 1 and 0, the phallus or the womb. So both of those are coming together, and I can have fun. You know what I'm saying? I can have fun. You can go cry it out, or you can go, you know what I'm saying, go dance it out and come back to balance and have fun, because life is incredibly, very, very, very a roller coaster ride that is so short. Okay, so balance out both of those feels in your masculine and feminine energy with having fun. Okay, be nurturing. Okay, but at the same time, be focused on your surroundings. Have fun. Plain example, this guy was kayaking over here by the river. I don't know why he was over here by the falls. He didn't pay any attention. He fell off his kayak into the waterfall and died. He was having fun, but he wasn't paying attention to his surrounding. May he be in power always, and his family forever. But that reminded me of the dire need of us to pay attention to our surroundings. Because if you're not paying attention to your surroundings is paying attention to you, baby. And it doesn't necessarily have to be people. It's things that are unseen and things that are seen are watching you if you're not watching it. So always be present. Don't let me bring that up. Excuse me, y'all. I got to snort. Sorry, hold on. Anyway, excuse me. Pay attention to your surroundings and having fun. Have empathy and compassion for one another, which is bringing that zero, and always paying attention and staying grounding with yourself here while you're having fun. Don't be no fool, right? The next card that came out is number 5. I have talent. Okay. Say this. Okay, this is number 5. Like you got money. I got talent. I'm telling you, like a lot of curse words be wanting to come out. I'm like, I don't know who all this aggression belongs to, but it's the Aries, other form of Aries within me for real. So I have talents. Don't look at this as such a small and minor characteristics of yourself. Don't look at it as small and minor as a characteristic of yourself. Know why this card came out, and it came out last week, and it probably came out the week before, and the week before, in this number 5. Oh, that's 4-1. You can't really see it though. And this number 5, this change, is saying like this newness of an awareness that you still have talents and to utilize them, y'all. And I'm just going to move on because this card always comes out often. This is a reminder that you have talents, whatever your uniqueness is, whatever your experiences are, how you are in being influenced through them in the most highest vibrational way are your talents. Oh God, I thought I turned that off. Anyway, so now I remember what I was about to say, because they were trying to like fuck me up what I was about to say, and it's 555 here, and it was 555 when I had started. So I have talents. Okay, I am one of those who, maybe you guys are too, but can see talents and qualities within people, meaning that you can always see the best out of a person. It's not that you find it, but you always see the best in people. And that's one of my talents. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this is just a cue reminder that you have talents. Okay. Hold on to your talents. Your talents will inspire other people, your environment, those around you, your kids, your children, your spouses, even your own teacher. Okay, inspire people with your talents. Yay! That's number 5. I know I said I was going to move along with that quick because it comes out every week, and it really does. I can trust my relationships, y'all. Trusting your relationships is having the divine union within yourself, being able to trust yourself, right? I am valued, another number 5. This hasn't came out for like almost like a month or so. So with your talents and your relationships, right? Because it takes 2 here in your relationships, and your talents is what you're going to bring. Your uniqueness, yourself, who you are through your talents. Oh my goodness, got it. Are coming through with your new relationships it has here. This is why the talent is 5 here. This is why talent is number 5 here. I am valued is number 5 here. And relationships just came out within that at the same time. So you're valued all around, as above, so below, within your relationships. You value yourself, therefore you're going to attract, relationships, obviously, or your counterpart, obviously, or a spiritual part, obviously, with this divine union that looks like it's coming up. Let's see if it's going to be a divine union. Bringing this here, always having value beginning new relationships. Let's see what comes out next, because that was kind of weird. Yep, those go together. Five of those cards go together because those are 5 cards starting right now. So it's a story. Gratitude, spirit, gratitude, ashe, ashe, give thanks. Thank you for this message. Like, the parking lot is clear. So with the last card with I can create another 5. This is the official 5. We didn't have to break down to make 5. This is 5. We were just talking about 5s. And I barely even got what I was about to say out before 5 flipped over. So we're always been at the place there is no coincidence. Gratitude, spirit, ashe, gratitude, give thanks. You are aware. You are aware that you have talents? You have talents here. This is 5. You are valued. This is 5. You are in awareness. This is 5. You're aware of your environment. You're aware of yourself. Gratitude. Okay, so when you're creating relationships, I can trust my relationships. Someone is coming into something greater and higher because you trust yourself. Look at all these 5s here, y'all. Right? Look at all these 5s. Surrounded by, I can trust my relationships by creating support and protection. That's 5. No, that ain't 5, but that's okay. And having fun throughout it all within these new relationships, okay? Not being rigid and all that, but I really like how all 5 of these 5s came out. Spirit, y'all something else, because y'all already know. Y'all already know. Before I started this live, and it wanted to reset itself over and over again, that the time was 555. Not only that, on the way here, I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time this week when I saw 616. So, okay, can we make this a collective reading? Can we make this a collective reading? You have to say what kind of reading it's going to be. I'll just be reading the cards, but this is a collective reading. Quit telling my business. I'm about to start over, y'all. Let's do one more, y'all. Let's do one more. Gratitude. Ooh, German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds. They're cute. But I still am biased to cats. But I love German Shepherds. That's so lovely. So let's do a generalized reading. So basically 555, y'all. You and all in this collective, we're all aware of our talents. Gratitude, being aware, stay lifted. Okay, stay lifted. That'll keep you elevated. Stay lifted. That'll keep you elevated. Being aware of your talents is not based upon the ego. It's based upon your life's purpose. It's based upon you staying high vibrational. And I hate being cliche and using all that little weird shit. Motherfuckers be like, excuse me, high vibration and all that. But I'm saying, staying high, staying above, okay? Not letting anyone interfere with you. Not letting anything interject with your internal organs, your bodily functions, right? That's going to magnify fear, guilt, and worry, all of that shit. Okay? No. None of that at all. So we're embracing all of the goodness within us. Gratitude. Staying in power. Number 9. Yay. Stay in power through your talents. Know your skills. Don't let people bring you down. Always, continue to strive to be the best person you are. For you. Because if you're not going to do it for yourself, then if we're, doing it for other people, that's not going to last. But doing it for yourself, because you're looking at the mirror every day, is staying in power. So stay in power, you guys. Always come back to things that are positive and uplifting to keep you grounded. There's so much, right? There's so much going to so much that we can talk about for hours, but then at the same time, there is more positivity. There is more good. There's more good no matter what's going on around you. No matter what you see, there is more good going on here on this atmosphere, y'all. There is more good than what the eye, don't fall in between the seats, please. There's more good than what the eye can perceive. Here's another 5, another one. I accept my unique memories. Okay. There's another number 5. So the 5s are like permeating. I feel like the 5s are doing like change. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to do a voodoo tarot reading tonight, y'all. We're gonna have to do a voodoo tarot reading because I just got an image. And I'm gonna know if that image is complete. All right. So we're getting change. We're getting a lot of 5s here, y'all. We're resonating with 5. What else? So we know that Mercury is direct. We know that Virgo is direct. We're still okay. Let's see what else we got, you guys. So accepting your unique memories is staying in gratitude, staying grounded today, and fucking up the past by being high vibrational with today. Okay, fuck the past. Fuck it. Like some people be like, fuck those kids. Fuck that past. Because all it's doing is registering as I can't commit to change. I can't commit to growth. I can't commit to oneself. So accept your unique memories as being what is improving your talents right now at this moment. Accepting your unique memories, meaning that they are not filling your body with anxiety, with fear, with worry. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm being weird. It's really been a long day, and I probably had like 4 shots of espresso. Cause spirit they be playing, y'all. They be playing. They be playing. Accepting your unique memories. You can always know when you're over some shit, when you can look at it and people talk to you, trying to trigger you, but I don't know if they know that they're trying to trigger you or if it's the spirit they working for. Be telling them to trigger you, or if it's your higher source that's putting you in like this place, right? That's, got this other person who's trying to trigger you. Is it you or is it them? It doesn't matter. It's always you, right? So the one of my guardians, I always thought of them as being my op for the longest time. Guardian, true guardian, as the motherfucking op. Always. So a conversation came about too much information, but they attempted to try to trigger me. And they're like, oh, I don't want you to get negative or anything about it. And I'm thinking, like, why would I get negative? They said negative? Have I ever been negative? No. So that's an automatic trigger. Negative. And then they presume to tell the story about a person that they worship that is dead and gone, rest in piss. Gratitude and positivity, yay. But attempted to trigger me, and my body, heart rate, all that was like, yeah, they do look alike, don't they? Yeah, you can tell it's genetic. Yep, they do look alike. And by me being able to read the tones and speech and all of that, can read it to the T, can listen and can hear and can read just by how you speak. And it is underneath that, I hear like what spirit people are being driven by is how they speak. So I'm hearing like that little low vibrational demonic figure that's coming through like a radio in the voice to see if I'm being triggered or not. Ain't that crazy as hell? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know if y'all still here, but I've accepted my unique memories and them, and I may not laugh at it, but it will not give me diabetes. It would not give me heart blood pressure. It would not stress me out. It would not give me high cholesterol, and that will give me alcoholism or any form of drug addiction. Anyhow, so I send that out to you guys as well. Accept your unique memories, knowing that there are always going to be levels in your life where you will be tested either from yourself, your higher source, or it's going to be from, you know, the challenger, which if a challenger comes about, just know that you have already won, because there will be no challenger. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't a level that you haven't won, that's how you have to look at it. So when triggers come about, just know that, oh, okay, I've appointed this. So this is another, you know, skill level that I will advance from as well. Ashe. And accept all of your unique memories. Like I said, you don't have to laugh at it. You don't have to cry about it. Just be like, and. Sorry if I spent a lot of time on that, but that's just what came through. It's also crazy is because I haven't told that individual before what they had said was a trigger, and at that time it was it really was, where I spent time yelling and screaming and crying on the phone, and then it threw off the whole day. And then I thought about that, obviously, like we always do after the fact, like, man, I really didn't test myself, and I really didn't do that well in my testing of myself, no matter who the people are. It was a test that I had appointed for myself, and it was definitely a trigger. But guess what? That same person, the same individual, brought that trigger up again months later, and I could hear the frequency in their voice, what was going on. Not to say that the frequency was low vibrational, or demonic or anything, because it couldn't have been, because I've heard that frequency before, like a radio static frequency of a different being coming through somebody else, through one of my aunts or some shit. That shit was crazy. I had to talk about that another time. And it was my grandmother. It was my grandmother whose birthday was yesterday. She came through my aunt at one time. Her voice changed in the frequency. That shit was like an AI robot. That it was incredibly different. Like, I'll never forget it. Anyway, let me calm down. Spiritual discernment, people. Yes, there's so many different levels of spiritual discernment. So many. Ooh, chow. Can we do one more card? Gratitude for all of these messages. Ancestors and spiritual guides. Is there another card, or y'all want me to continue to keep talking? Is there anything else? Because, you know, I'm kind of random, and I can go from one point to the next. I just be like having to cut myself off. Is there another card that we can read besides accepting our unique memories as being 5? Whenever we see 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, just accept the past is like went down the toilet this morning. But staying in power on top of everything. So we're in a number 9 year always. So 9 will always come out in every reading. Okay. So the first number 9 in this entire reading is to stay in power. I am the power. Fuck them here. Stay in power, y'all. Meaning staying lifted, stay elevated. Don't allow these external distractors to externalize your ass. Be internal. Stay in power on this astral plane. Number 9, dealing with the ancestors, baby. This is what this is saying. This is almost like a boat. Look at the number 9. You can see the boat in, you know, the tail. I've never been a boat, but this number 9 looks like a boat, right? So stay in power in this astral frame, dealing with your higher sources and your ancestors and yourself. Gratitude. Stay in power, 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 stay uplifted, stay uplifted, stay high, stay high, stay high vibrational, stay high vibrational, stay high vibration. Bitch, I will repeat that shit for an hour if I have to. Okay. last time, Spirit, is there any other messages that we want for the general collective to know on this Friday before I go home and eat? I would turn the camera on with y'all, but it would be boring. Y'all would just be watching me lay down on the couch, okay? Or on my bed. Okay, so are there any other messages for the general collective for today? Gratitude, 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 gratitude. Yay! Sorry. I can have fun. Dun, 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 dun. I can have fun. Whatever do you mean? For whatever do you mean? You cut me off in traffic. I don't care. It's all about me. No, let me stop being weird. Yo, so I can have fun. Okay, it's the final core for this weekend. Like I said, the ancestors, the Lo-I, the Orishas, the Gede, the Leberon. Your ancestors, yeah, they all want y'all to fucking let your hair down. If it's bald, motherfucking shine it. All right, and have some fun for real. When I really begin this image of Bernie Mac being like, fuck those kids, I don't mean it like very much physically, fuck those kids, but those on the external, those people who are, or things that are trying to distract you, right? Those are your children. You are the mother, you are the father, you are asexual, you are two-spirit, you are all of those things, okay? They have to look upon you, all right? So have fun and fuck those kids. All right, y'all. I would love to come back on later. And I know I always be saying that, but I do want to do a voodoo tarot reading tonight just to see what's going on with all these 5, 5, 5, 5, 5s. And if I have like 3 more subscribers, then I'll come on tonight and do the voodoo tarot. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow to do another oracle reading. Okay, my name is ShawNee Janelle. My website is realityimbalance.com. Okay, so when I do come through, it's going to be late. I'm on Pacific, West, whatever they call this shit out here. Over here, West Coast time. So it's going to be late. Probably going to be after midnight. After I'm done eating, taking a little rest, and then, you know, still crashed out a little bit. But it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be after midnight. So I hope y'all are around if you really want us to do a voodoo reading and see what's going on with these 555s readings that we got today, because I think we got like 4 or 5 5s, right? So we can read a little bit more deeper into that tonight. But I need 3 more subscribers. I think I'm at 523 right now, so I'm gonna need to see 5. I can't add in real time. Just kidding. 526. Somebody said that earlier too on the elevator. They're like, I know numbers, but I can't, you know, read them on the elevator. So if I have 526, even if not, I'll probably just do it anyway. But if I got 526, definitely. If not, I'll think about it. But I do want to come back because I love these cards and I love being able to, you know, converse with everybody. Hopefully you guys, if you feel comfortable, you can converse back. I am a Gemini, so it doesn't know what size you're gonna get. For the most part, I'm always the weird Gemini. Okay, it just takes me a while to open up. It takes a while because I'll be having to look around and, you know, but I love conversing with people. Although most of the time I don't want to be around y'all. I do feel like my spirits are more uplifted when I'm around people of like-minded. All right, gratitude. I'll see y'all later. I really want to stay, but I'll see y'all later, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go ahead and watch all your other people who are on live. Don't want to hold you too much. Hope you guys like this live, and bye, y'all. Okay, I'm done.